Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be your new moon reading, and this is taking place on October 16th. This reading will take us all the way till the next new moon in Scorpio, or it's going to resonate with us until the next full moon in Libra 6 months from now. So the ruler of this new moon is Venus, and Venus is one of my favorite energies and planets to work with because it rules money, and then most of all it rules love. So this Libran energy really helps us work on negotiating skills, diplomacy, seeing things from others' perspectives. It also is going to really help us recognize our partners as teammates rather than adversaries. So partners in love, in career, in the family, friendships, okay? And it's really going to help us find ways to bring balance, harmony, and grace into our environment while we're synthesizing these opposites. New moons always bring us a fresh and creative energy to our lives. But this sort of road to peace might be a little bit rocky as this new moon opposes Mars in retrograde, it squares Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, and it also forms a trine to the North Node, so suggesting we're ready to learn and grow from situations, blocks, and challenges, okay? And so we may be experiencing some challenges in this period. We also have in opposition to the new moon is in opposition with Neptune and Pisces, so we're going to experience some volatility, and we may be battling overblown expectations. But we have to start fresh in this fair and compromising and beautiful sign of Libra. All right, my dearest Geminis, so I'm going to ask that you guys go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, comment and share if you feel called to do so. Also in the description box, you guys can find the decks that I'm using if you want to get your hands on them, and also information on getting a private reading. So let's go ahead and jump into this, Geminis. What's in store for my Geminis for this new moon in Libra? What messages do we have for Geminis with this new moon in Libra? Ooh, 9 of Wands in reverse. Ooh, Gemini. Can be that you will be receiving lots of messages. They could be love. That's also, the 9 of Wands can be feeling like you kind of want to give up, but Spirit's saying, whoa, cards are flying. Spirit's saying that, you know, remember how close you are to success. 8 of Swords. Yeah, so some of you guys might be in your own energy overthinking something. What you've been working towards really does want to manifest, Gemini. All right, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. We've got the 9 of Wands. That card wanted to pop out. The Angel de la Nuit. All right, so Gemini, the reason I'm celebrating right now is because when all of the cards come out in reverse on this channel, we flip them upright. Hey. So it looks like a different reading now, Gemini. Beautiful. Wow, some of you guys are dealing with a Pisces. May have a Pisces moving towards you. Your overall energy here is the Judgment card, all right? So reading this in the upright, many of you guys are making a beautiful transition, creating a new world, a new life for yourself. Now, this can be on a grander scale where you're physically moving. It can be, you know, taking a relationship to the next level. Maybe you're moving in with somebody, maybe you're getting married. Some of you guys are receiving a promotion at work, or you've just opened yourself up to abundance. The Judgment card is this sort of karmic justice. Everything you've been working towards is really, really panning out for you, okay? And that came through as I was shuffling the cards. So Gemini, you guys are in your energy, this energy of the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords is the epitome of strength. She's aligned, her heart, her mind, her body, her actions, her words. You know, she's really, she's in her authenticity. She's speaking her truth. She's moving towards moving towards her soul's calling. Okay. And again, this is going to be in different arenas for each and every one of you. And for some of you, it's going to be in everything. You're attracting wealth, you're attracting love, you're attracting abundance, health, happiness, you name it. So it's this really sort of powerful energy I'm feeling here, Gemini. Now, what is blocking you is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Again, this could be an aspect of yourselves. It could be a water sign person, somebody that you're connected to, or somebody who's exhibiting these qualities. The Knight of Cups is commitment. Okay, so I feel like some of my gems out there, you might be a little bit worried about making a commitment because the Queen of Swords, she's somebody who has been, she's been through a lot. She's had a tough go of things. Oftentimes my swords energy represents an ex or a very, very strong soul connection. Okay, it can be sort of like a twin flame card as well. So some of you guys may have been burned by a Knight of Cups in the past. He can be kind of suave. It's somebody who comes in, romances you, and then runs out. It's kind of one of those player cards. With the Angel de la Nuit coming out, or the Nuit, I don't know how that's pronounced. This is telling me that you are really coming out of a dark night of the soul or a darker period. And I feel like what this Knight of Cups is just reminding you of what it is you are committed to. All right, so the intentions that you need to set, we have the Nine of Wands. Again, it's telling me that you might be taking a little bit of a time out right now, Gemini, but this isn't going to disturb the momentum of whatever's moving towards you or whatever you are moving full force ahead towards. For some of you, it's going to be love. It could be with a fire sign. The Nine of Wands for me often speaks of a commitment. If this is a love reading for you, it speaks to having been with this person many lifetimes before. Okay, and I love with this Judgment card, it's this union, it's coming together, it's always finding each other. Okay, but for others of you, this could be very entrepreneurial. Okay, the Nine of Wands is, again, I keep hearing, the only failed entrepreneur is an entrepreneur who gave up or gives up. And many entrepreneurs, they give up right before they're about to have their beautiful success. So Spirit is saying, stay committed to what it is you love and to what, loves you. Stay committed to this journey that you've been on. Don't give up. Again, you're coming out of a dark period, so things may have been difficult. Again, you may have been overthinking. With this Judgment card, we have somebody walking through a forest. Okay, look at that. We've got Emperor energy. Look at that. Some of you guys are finding your divine masculine, and it's bringing you the utmost happiness with the Ten of Cups. For others of you, this is your internal masculine. You're really standing up for yourself. You've been strategic. You've put up your boundaries. You're working towards success. You're moving through these sort of challenging times, but holding your own, because happiness is right around the corner, Gemini. Awesome. Seven of Wands also speaks of feeling exhausted and wanting to give up. Please don't, Gemini. You are so close. We have the Moon card. This is Pisces or Cancer energy for me as a reader. The Moon card can be that not everything is how it seems. So again, there's that overthinking energy. It's also this energy of, some things by moonlight. Not some things. Every landscape looks drastically different when the day breaks, okay? So again, you may be going through a challenging period, but it's not going to last forever, and you're going to see it from a higher perspective, and you're going to move forward, okay? And there are beautiful things coming to you. All right, so let's get some clarity here on the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, look at that. For many of you, this is romance. This is love. X's and O's. You know what song I'm hearing? I'm hearing L Kings, X's and O's. What an awesome song, you guys. I'm going to try to link it in the description box so you can listen to it, because there may be a message in it for you. It's a very empowering song if you don't know it. God, it's one of my favorites. It's a good song. Okay, so kisses. This is something, this is attraction. This is starting something new. This is romance for many of you. All right, and then we get the axe. All right, interesting. So some of you guys need to cut cords. It's either with a water sign, okay, or it could be an aspect of yourself. The Knight of Cups is somebody who can be very committed. There might be a certain commitment that maybe where you're giving more than the other person, okay? Or it could be a situation. If it's not a romance, it could be like a job or something where you're not getting what you're putting out. This is something that, needs to come to an end with the Axe. Some of you need to cut cords with a water sign. Or with maybe, you have this playboy side of you that I'm kind of getting doesn't want to commit. But for this journey, it will require a commitment and focus. So you'll need to put sort of that playboy energy to rest if it's yours, right? And when I say playboy, I mean, gender doesn't mean much here, you guys. It's all about energy. All right, and more information about the Nine of Wands, please. We get the Eye, 37, breaking down to a 10. 10s are completions and simultaneous beginnings. The Eye is a beautiful sign of being protected. It's also all about, third eye energy, using your intuition. What is, your inner knowing. You know what you need to do. I think also many of you guys are very close to getting what you want and you can feel it. But I think, there is an energy of feeling overwhelmed here. Ooh, look at that. So we get the Comet, number 34. Beautiful energy. Things really speeding up for you. Your wishes, Gemini, are coming true. This judgment, things are moving to the next level. You're creating a new life, a new love for yourself. Many of you may also, they're showing me, may also be going through like a glow up, looking really like you can see that your light is shining so bright that it is affecting you physically, okay? The Comet can be a relationship that burns heavy and fast. So again, it could speak to that Knight of Cups energy. It could be releasing somebody who was a karmic lesson for you. It may have been a very sexual relationship, or it might have just been hot and heavy, but there wasn't much substance to it, okay? So, and that will be part of, part of this coming out of this dark period, releasing that energy. For some of you, again, you have been going through this dark period because I see this person walking through the woods through the nighttime. I see this angel of the night, and then we see this comet, but there's this shining light. There's something coming towards you, Gemini, that's going to make you very happy. All right. And then finally, the moon. Can you clarify the moon for us, please? And we get the Airplane, seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you get Heart, 15 breaking down to a 6. This is my number of Venus. Geminis, for many of you out there, this is love that's coming towards you. Absolutely. For others of you, you're taking a relationship to the next step, moving in together, getting married, engaged, whatever it might be. But the Airplane card is you will be seeing things from a higher perspective. Things might be confusing, okay? Things might have been confusing, but I feel like this is, things are going to become clear here for you, okay? And it's definitely something that you love. A person, could be a family member, it could be a romantic interest. Okay, remember we love many different things and soulmates come in many different forms. So we get Hannah, she who listens, understanding, witness, and compassion. Look at that. And what is she touching? She's touching her heart. Gemini, I feel like someone or something, when you tune in to how your heart feels, I feel like some of you may even, when you meet this person, when you talk to this person, when you're with this person, some of you might find yourselves touching your chest. Now, this is also really shamanic in nature, okay? Like shamans, throughout believe and know that the heart actually has its own little bundles of cells that actually give the heart, like it's like in shamanic traditions, mystical traditions, but also I think they've proven it scientifically that the heart has a bundle of cells that actually make it like a second brain, that make it have its own feelings. So again, really the importance, some of you guys might be studying that, but really the importance of listening, understanding through your heart, okay? I know this happens to me, like when I experience heartbreak or sadness, I feel it in my heart. But also when I know that my person is around, I feel it in my heart, okay? Like I naturally tend to touch my chest. when, you know, when I'm using this part of my being to assess situations. All right. And then we get suave, I don't know how to pronounce that. She who unfolds, suave embrace and self-care. Beautiful. So what I'm seeing here in this card, Gemini, is I'm seeing this person, you know, and I love this because we have the airplane. This is kind of like, you know, it's that Sagittarius energy of seeing the big picture. And then here we're seeing this little bird, which to me is very this Gemini energy. And remember, this new moon is forming a trine with, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, it's forming a trine with the North Node. Okay, and so that's like seeing the big picture, and then the Gemini energy of really, really focusing on the details. And here it's going to be really important that, Gemini, you focus on what makes you feel good, but at the same time embracing another for many of you. But really, really important heart chakra work going on here, you guys. Okay, trust that heart, Gemini. All right, so share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So look, this is the message that's being echoed left, right, and center in this reading. Coming out of a dark period, the judgment coming out of a dark period, the moon, you know, being able to see the big picture, coming out of confusion, again, coming out of the cave, Gemini. I love it. And then we get mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Gemini, for many of you guys, I am getting that this is a very deep soul connection. Okay. And I like this mirror card because I feel like this is you seeing yourself reflected back in someone. Okay, but it is also really important, you know, as you're coming out of this dark period and as we are experiencing Mercury in retrograde, okay, that we do take a look at our triggers, okay, and our triggers are going to have something to do with that Knight of Cups energy, either a water sign or some sort of like player or playboy energy here, okay? Yellow jasper, learning. Beautiful. Learning. Gemini, your energy, Gemini energy is all about learning. And many of you, you know, this is about learning these really difficult lessons, but all of them really build you up. You know, this is an energy of needing almost a compulsion to know and do more. Making a confident and enthusiastic start, overcoming limits placed on you by others, revel in a newfound or inspired skill, and give yourself permission to shine, share, and enjoy your abilities. Okay, those are the key words for this card. There are affirmations, Gemini, that can help you with yellow jasper, and if you guys work with crystals, yellow jasper might be something that you want to work with at this time. The affirmations go like this. I easily absorb and retain useful information. I am strong and practice self-discipline. I am unaffected by the envy of others. I proudly shine my light for all to see. Geminis, get after it. There's something beautiful coming to you, something that you love, something that's heartfelt, and we see her being showered with blessings. This is a beautiful new beginning for you, Gemini. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.